Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 7 here on Snowdrop Tundra for just a chill out week, hanging out, seeing what we find. We're looking for a Snover that's got, ABB. We want those eggs. And I found out after recording yesterday's video, we had a just shy of 40% chance of seeing a Snover on a slumbering sleep type with the amount of drowsy power that we had. So we got kind of unlucky yesterday, but maybe today will be different. We are going to grab one recovery incense for going to bed on time, another 8,666 sneaky snacking, and we can pick up 200 sleep points. That's going to put us at a grand total of 1,604. And for our daily lottery, hopefully we can get those triple biscuits we've been desperately wanting and needing, or 100 diamonds, either one. I'll be happy either way. But let's see. One biscuit is better than no biscuits, so at least we got something. We do need to stock up with the Eevee week coming up, not next week, not tomorrow, but the week after. So we do have that coming up. We need to stock up on biscuits for that. Hopefully we can catch a decent Eevee, actually several decent Eevees, because we do still need a few of the Eeveelutions. But I am getting a little bit of a late start. I decided to sleep in a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and make breakfast, get that out of the way, and so we don't have to worry about it. Hey, a skill trigger for an expanded pot. Didn't need it today, but I appreciate the effort. No skill trigger there. Gardevoir very, very underperforming. Went to bed last night with a lot of Pokemon on my team with only 40% energy, so not good. However, things have turned around with Drifblim. Let me go ahead and get Charizard out of the way real quick. Things have turned around a bit with Drifblim. We are currently at stockpile 7, so things are going well. Maybe things are finally starting to turn around, and maybe we'll get a little bit of a balance and kind of get a better idea of what Drifblim is actually going to look like, because the rest of this week has been bad. There's the double trigger, 8, 9. Okay, so we're at stockpile 9. Very good. So things are looking pretty good. They're turning around. Let's see if things continue on that trajectory. Hopefully they do, but you never know with this game. So let's go ahead and make breakfast. Let's get this out of the way. We can jump into the sleep report afterwards. Let's do no recipe. We already know what we're making. We need, let me refresh my memory. We need 28 sausage. Almost there. 1, 2 more. There we go. We need 22 oil. That's not looking good. I did put our other Toxicroak on the team for a little bit yesterday, but we didn't get a lot from him. Okay, where's the potatoes? They're up here. We need 22 of those. You may be asking why I have Meowscarada on the team when we already have plenty of potatoes. It's because she needs XP desperately. So that is why. And then we need 28 coffee beans. We have a new recipe. Just because it's the first one, let's go ahead and throw in these tails. We no longer need the tomatoes. Let's see. Actually it's the tomatoes I want to save. The honey is what we no longer need. We can use actually 6 of these tomatoes though. We'll use the honey, no worries there. And we'll get rid of this milk. We'll throw in the apples, the mushrooms, and 1 leek. Why not? Probably could have thrown in some extra potatoes, but I'll do that next time. All right. We are making a brand new dish. It did not go extra tasty. I was really hoping it would, especially with all those tails in it, but 41,538 for our first time making the Defiant Coffee Dress Salad. That will put it at a pretty decent level, probably around 12-ish, 13, somewhere around there maybe. It will take a hot minute. 11, 12, 13. Yep, 13. All right. Almost level 14. Not bad. Not bad at all. That is my second best salad, which makes sense because green grass salad is at such a high level. It's going to take a minute for Defiant Coffee Dress Salad to catch up to it, but not too much longer. Might be there by the end of the day. If we can get what we need to make it, that is. All right, that's done. That puts us at Master 6. Again, we didn't have any particular goal this week other than just seeing what we can find and hopefully getting something that would help us in the long run, especially that Snover. Also looking for Eevees, Slackoths, Croagunks maybe. I don't know. I think with our Croagunk, 10 hours, yeah. I was a very sleepy boy. That is not slumbering though, I don't think. No, that's, ooh. That's balanced. I thought that was going to go snoozing. All right. Well, balance does give us a chance of seeing a Snover. Not as high as it would be if we had slumbering, but still a chance. That is a lot of 3 stars. 96.8 million. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Come on. Toxicroak, Croagunk maybe, Wobbuffet, Ampharos. Look at you up there being all majestic and beautiful. Okay. Celio again. Ooh, we got some new sleep styles today. I was not expecting new sleep styles. So we got a Croagunk, Wobbuffet, Celio, Togepi, Slowbro, Toxicroak. Ampharos is a new one. I thought I had all the Ampharos sleep styles, but I guess not. There we go. Maybe that is the last one. Tail scratching sleep. Needed the 1 star apparently. Okay. Watch, now I'm gonna only have 2. Oh, okay, I'm still missing 1 more. Still missing the 3-star sleep. That makes sense. Unless the 3-star Ampharos sleep is also here. Nope, it is Swalot. This is one I feel like I haven't really seen in a long time, but that is the 3-star, so that could very well be the last one we need. I know for sure we've got the Atop Belly. Yeah, that is the last Swalot. All right. Sleep style dex is getting kind of full. So, not really a whole lot more that we can see, especially here at Snowdrop. We have like 85%. No one's hungry. We have like 85% of the sleep style decks complete here. Honestly, out of everything here, the Croagunk is the only thing I'm really worried about catching. There's not really anything else that I am super excited about. You can tell I fed that Togepi a long time ago. That was probably just a regular bonus biscuit back in the day. Speaking of, yeah, I think I'm just going to feed the premium biscuit to Croagunk and be done with it. There's not really anybody else here that I'm worried about catching. Everything else is just nice to see for the shards and everything. We'll catch them eventually, but for now, not worried about it. Let's just move on. All right, well, a decent sleep report though, not bad. Let's see, what do we send out today? Huh. Croagunk probably, I feel like a lot of people, Croagunk is still pretty good for oil. Yeah, Croagunk's probably the best candy to send out. It's either that or Mareep, but I feel like not too many people are using Ampharos, whereas oil is still very useful for a lot of people. We are going to get just about 13,000 Dream Shards from today's research, so that's good too, because we are going to need to spend a lot of that very soon. All right, we've got level 13 and Calm. I don't remember if that's good for us or not. ABA is not good. That's not what we wanted. We were looking for AAA to help out. Skill level up M, not good. Not what we want. Inventory up M, however, is good. Dream Shard bonus, not so much. Skill level up S, again, not so much. And inventory up S. Yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. This isn't going to help us. This is not a good backup Croagunk. Well, let's see. Honestly, yep. Yeah. I don't think it's getting much better, if at all. So. Yeah, we're sending this one to the professor. This isn't the Croagunk we were looking for. Most unfortunate. Most unfortunate. Let's move on. Hopefully, maybe the next one will be better. But we've got other good things to look into. We've got our Toxicroak here that is shiny, bringing in some more Chesto berries that we don't need. However, let's get back into our usual routine. No new news. We do, however, have some diamonds to collect, so let's go get those. Dishes, that's gonna give us something nice. 20 diamonds, very good. We do like the diamonds. 20 diamonds for making that Defiant Coffee Dress salad. We really need to make that other salad too. We haven't made it yet, but we need some eggs for it. We are going to get 34 community reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 that doubled up. Not bad. Right around that 33%. Hey, Nomad, level 5. We're finally made it. All right. Level 5, 2 small handy candies. Very good. Seems like maybe collecting my sleep reports twice a day is paying off. All right, that out of the way. We could potentially make lunch if we had the oil, which unfortunately we don't. Another Chesto berry, but the PR of 24. Yeah, that's a bad Krogunk. Sending that to the professor for sure. All right, let's check and see how we're looking on our pantry. Let's see if we can swap anybody out for something else to kind of make the team a little bit more useful. We still need quite a bit of sausage. We are doing very well. We have enough coffee beans. We have enough potatoes. I haven't decided yet if I'm making this for dinner. With how the oil's going, I'm kind of thinking probably not. But I would like to have enough sausage for 2 of them just in case I decide to. I think I'm going to leave Charizard on the team for now. We'll swap out Meowscarada for something else. We'll leave Drifblim on the team, of course, because we're running the experiment. And for now... You know what? Yeah, I think I am going to hold off. I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm just going to make it once. I think I'm just going to make it one time. We'll throw Blastoise on the team to get some ingredients coming in. Who else from the grocery shopping team do we want? Venusaur is a pretty good call, actually. But so is Charizard. Getting that sausage does help. It does help. Yeah, we'll leave Charizard on the team. Having extra sausage does help for having some coverage for tomorrow to make sure that we can make something decent regardless of which meal type we get. Essentially, the way that I look at this is to just come through and look at whatever meal is the one I plan to make. Typically, it's one of the top ones, but with how things are going, I might default to this one just for an easy week, and we'll just level this one up. So yeah, we might swap out that Charizard for Vikavolt later. I'm going to think about it, figure out if I want to make something a little bit stronger or if I want to just make this one because it is a new recipe. We do need to make the Dizzy Punch Spicy Curry. Might do that. And then salads, you know, we're basically making green grass salad, but it's been pretty difficult, so we may need to step it back down again. So I got to figure out which one I'm going to make and put those members on the team accordingly. Honestly, Calm Mind Fruit Salad's not very hard for me. I feel like I can get the ingredients pretty consistently. The oil is the one thing holding me back from making green grass salad all the time consistently. Pretty much every day this week, I've had to make something else at least once because of the oil. And really, it's only because this Toxicroak's inventory is so small. Like, it has everything it needs except for an ingredient finder nature, but unfortunately it just doesn't get any more inventory until level 100. So even though I invested the sub-skill seed in this one, unless we get it to level 60, it's not going to be super helpful, and we really just don't have the candies to get it there. Even if we were to use all 75 small handy candies, it wouldn't be enough. So I don't know. Maybe we need to focus on something that uses oil just to keep him on the team getting XP every night for all of these recipes. And that, unfortunately, is only the Drought Katsu curry. I'm very surprised. I thought there were more curries that used oil, but apparently not. This one, yeah, popcorn is going to be the best one. Yeah, it's kind of a problem. Kind of a problem. We definitely need him to get to level 60. That's going to be the only way it makes sense. Either that or we catch a better Krogunk. So, yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out. Figure out what recipes I want to use, depending on which type we get going forward next week. And plan accordingly and make sure that our pantry is well stocked. For now, though, that's just kind of where we're at, and there's not much else we can really do. We couldn't even get this guy to level 60 if we wanted. Not even close. Level 55. Yeah. Yeah, we're just kind of sitting here chilling. Not really much else we can do. At least we've got Drifblim finally acting right with stockpile 9, so that'll be really good whenever we get it. I kind of hope. Actually, interesting. Very interesting point that we could do. I mentioned it earlier this week and then I forgot about it until just now. I could simply just not collect from Drifblim for the rest of the day. Save that stockpile 9 for tomorrow. Maybe we'll get a double trigger. We'll get stockpile 10 and then a spit up. Start the week off strong. That's a pretty solid call. So I need to not collect from Drifblim the rest of the day and start next week off with a nice little boost. I think that'll be, let's see, 15,000. I mean, it's not a huge boost, but it's a lot more than 0. It's a lot better than spending it on today where we're not really trying to push ranks or anything. We're just chilling. So we might as well save it. Start off next week stronger. And other than that, that's just kind of where we're at. Just chilling, collecting ingredients, getting ready for next week. And we'll see what that brings us. But for now, that's where I'm going to wrap things up. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, JP, White, and Husky Star. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, click that join button right next to the subscribe button. While you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep. Other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.